My best friend slept with my husband at my baby shower, part 2. I waited 2 weeks. 2 weeks of living a lie, of pretending everything was normal while my world was falling apart. 2 weeks of watching Michael kiss me goodbye in the morning and knowing where his lips had been. 2 weeks of Jessica texting me about baby preparations while she was texting my husband about their secret meetings. I was a wreck. I barely slept, barely ate. The baby seemed to sense my distress. She was constantly moving, kicking, making it impossible to find any position that was comfortable. My doctor was concerned about my blood pressure, my weight loss, my overall health. "You need to reduce stress," she said during my appointment. "It's not good for the baby. Reduce stress." As if I could just will away the knowledge that my husband was cheating on me with my best friend. The breaking point came on a Thursday evening. Michael said he was working late, would be home around 10. Jessica texted me about getting together for lunch over the weekend to finalize baby preparations. I was sitting in the nursery, folding tiny clothes, when I decided I couldn't do it anymore. I called Michael's office. He wasn't there. His secretary said he'd left at 5. I called Jessica. She didn't answer. I knew where they were. I knew they were together somewhere, probably in the hotel room they'd mentioned in their texts. While I was home alone, 9 months pregnant, preparing for our baby, they were together. Something inside me snapped. I drove to the hotel. I don't know how I knew which one, but I did. Maybe it was instinct, maybe it was the desperation of a woman who'd been betrayed once too often. I walked into the lobby, my pregnant belly making me waddle, and asked the desk clerk if Michael Thompson was registered. "I'm his wife," I said, showing my ID. "I'm in labor." It wasn't true, yet, but the stress contractions were getting stronger. The clerk, looking alarmed, gave me his room number. I took the elevator to the 5th floor, my heart pounding so hard I thought it might wake the baby. I stood outside room 517 for a full minute, listening to the muffled sounds inside. Voices. Laughter. The sound of a TV. I knocked. The sound stopped immediately, complete silence. Then footsteps. The door opened, and there was Michael, wearing a hotel robe, his hair messy, his face going white when he saw me. "Emma," he said. How did you?" "Move," I said. He stepped aside, and I walked into the room. Jessica was sitting on the bed, pulling a sheet around herself. She looked at me with pure panic in her eyes. "Emma, I can explain?" She started. "No," I said. "You can't." I sat down heavily in the chair by the window. The baby was kicking frantically, and I was having strong contractions. But I wasn't leaving until I said what I came to say. "I know about everything," I said. "I've known for 2 weeks. I read your messages. All of them?" Jessica started crying. Michael just stood there, frozen. "I know you had sex in my house during my baby shower," I continued. "I know you've been meeting here for months. I know you complain about me being tired and moody while I'm carrying your child." Michael found his voice. "Emma, please, let me explain." "Explain what?" "That you've been cheating on me with my best friend while I'm pregnant? That you've been lying to my face every day for months? That you had sex with her in my house while I was celebrating our baby?" The contractions were getting stronger. I gripped the arms of the chair. "I want you both to listen to me," I said. "Because I'm only going to say this once. Michael, I'm filing for divorce. Jessica, our friendship is over. I never want to see either of you again. Emma, please." Jessica sobbed. "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I never meant for this."